When's the first time you saw someone else's?
Well, I grew up on a farm, so the first penis I saw besides my own was a horse's. And then I just thought like every creature on God's green earth had that, and then I was incorrect.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's super fun, right? Well, anyway, my name is Biqtch Puddin, and welcome to Biqtch and Transformations. Today I have a very special guest. Welcome to my channel.
Hi,
Louisiana Purchase. Girl, let me introduce you.
Sorry.
Louisiana Purchase!
Yay! I'm so excited to be here. Yay!
And before you get started, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. How else are you gonna see more shit? You know you like me, I hope.
Those who do not know who I am on season 3 of the Boulay Brothers Dragula Top 4 Superstar.
So first up, we gotta get rid of the facial hair.
Ding.
Woo! We just shaved, we exfoliated. Some of us snatched our face. Is that all you did, just shave?
Yeah, that's all I did was shave, pretty much. So I snatched my face back with a little bit of tape.
Well, I'm gonna be using brow covers to cover my today because I got
big, dramatic,
hairy caterpillar eyebrows, and I like them out of drag because it makes me handsome. I think I got it.
Ooh.
Okay, and then you're gonna blend it out like this.
Okay.
And it pops up.
And it does. The edging just like immediately comes off and it makes it like a seamless edge. This is fantastic.
And take it off.
And I'm just putting on moisturizer, my last step before I do primer, and then we actually get into like foundation.
We're going a little too fast. We're
slow it down with some conversation.
As we begin our foundation situation.
Yes.
So you also, you're married.
Yes, I am married to the drag performer.
Yes. So you're married, but she's also your drag mother.
Yes, I am.
So your drag mother.
What? Yes, I am married to my mother. I am from Texas, so there you go.
The more you know.
The more you know.
So that, for those who don't know what drag mothers are, they are what?
So drag mothers basically take you under their wing and show you the way of the dragoon.
All right, let's do foundation.
Yes.
You said you use the TV, like paint sticks,
yes,
right?
I use paint stick, and I use 2 different paint sticks for the actual foundation. I blend them to create my foundation, and one is like a 3W and a 5W. And one little trick that I've learned is I kind of just like blow my hot breath on it.
To warm it up.
To warm it up, exactly.
Warm it up.
It helps with the application. So I'm gonna blow on it and then just like start going in.
So for me, I'm gonna go over that silicone brow cover stuff, and now I'm gonna just go over this to make sure that you can't see my underbrow at all. Now I'm just gonna go in with some foundation. And then I'm just gonna go.
Ooh.
All right, I'm ready to powder. I like using a really fine powder. This is really fine.
I do an old school drag trick, and I carry my setting powder in Tupperware because it's a very special mix.
She's cooking today.
Oh, honey.
She brought Tupperware, she brought her oven mitt, she's cooking today.
I'm cooking, I'm gonna feed the kids.
That's good soup. All right, there's a story. It was about what you used to do in, was it middle school or high school?
Oh yeah,
So
okay,
in
with my
middle-
bus drivers, okay. When I was in middle school, 7th grade, a boy that was in my class, who I really liked, his mother was my bus driver. During school hours, when it would be time for recess, we would sneak off, and I would show him how much I appreciated his friendship, and he would give me 50 cents, and then I would go buy an additional snack for Coke break because I like snacks. And I did that for a whole year, and you know what that's called? Business.
It looks symmetrical, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
This is all the contouring I put on.
Now, let me tell you something. On my channel, I don't give a where else you are in the world. When you're watching my content, you're gonna see a lot of messy And let me just tell you why it's messy. Because I use it all the time, all right? I'm buying this, I'm using it. It's just that's mine. This is a real palette, all right? This is a palette that's being used, all right? This is literally something I use 99.9% of the time I'm in drag. I've hit pan. It looks like a war zone's happened.
Here's Biqtch's and here's mine. This is the new Pat McGrath palette she did.
Can I use this?
Yes. Yeah. I'm basically just using sugar pill in them.
Shimmery. I'm obsessed.
So I use a product called Fix Plus. But if you put a little bit of that product on your finger, see the difference? Like,
I am shocked and appalled.
Isn't that pretty?
She's ready. It looks like I got bruised. This is the fantasy I wanted. It's not, I didn't actually get punched in the face. I did that to myself.
That's
okay?
right.
But if you need help, call the number below. Hi.
Hi.
When did you realize that you were a fellow baguette just like me?
I discovered I was a baguette when, oh God, which story do I pick? There's so many.
There's so many where God, he just
what-
smited you. He said, hey girl.
Was it when my mother and father had my father's boss over for dinner, and I decided to pop out the bathroom in my bath towel? I was roughly like five or six, and they're all sitting in the living room, and my mom's like, "Oh, do you need some help?" And I go, "I don't need any help," and I like threw the towel off, and I went da 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 da, and my mother was like,
naked. Full birthday
Yeah,
suit.
always-
Was the guest of honor that hot? You just wanted to show the good?
I think I was just always prepping for like
The stage.
the stage, the stage. It's where I come alive.
She was
truly.
a star.
I was a star is what it was. When did you realize you liked bread?
I would start noticing men's chest. I remember going to Kohl's with my mother, and she's like, you know, you go get lost and you find something like a cardigan I wanted to fucking wear. So we were at Kohl's, and I looked over at the, you know, because she'd always buy underwear for you. Like, you didn't like go to the store to get stuff for you. You're like a young kid.
Yeah.
So I remember going to that aisle and realizing all those like chests just being there and being
Yeah.
like, when's the first time you saw someone else's?
Well, I grew up on a farm, so the first penis I saw besides my own was a horse's. And then I just thought like every creature on God's green earth had that, and then I was incorrect. But then yeah, the next.
So you were very excited at a young age, being like, this is what the world might be.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, like I'm ready to go out like Mary Tyler Moore and take on the world.
Come on, Tootsie. No.
And I was gonna say sorely disappointed, but I guess I would be not sorely disappointed. But yeah, wow, my life's like more colorful than I thought it was.
Yeah. You told me you hooked up with a rodeo star.
Yes, like back in the day.
Like,
yeah,
when back in the day? Because she's lived many of lifetimes.
You know, I've had fun.
How did you meet said rodeo star back in the day
At
before
the
there
time,
was
I was a
apps?
I
that
was
you could
a
just-
children's librarian.
This-
I worked.
Where in the are we
I'm sweating.
going on this journey? What? You were a children's librarian? I was.
So yeah, I worked at a library, and that's where we met. He checked out some DVDs.
Well, I'm surprised I got this somewhat symmetrical on my face as we decided to go on this journey. I'm now going to apply this neon pigment on my eye. This is it. It's a loose pigment,
that's
but it's
beautiful.
super bright. It's also UV reactive, so if we were in a blacklight atmosphere, you would see it. This is Makeup or Breakup.
I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a darker pink now that I have my cat eye down, and I'm gonna deepen inside the socket now that I've fully embarrassed my mother.
Now, this powder is really great. It's really pigmented. It's loose, though.
What was your like earliest baguette adventures?
Are you talking about when like I first hooked up with a dude?
Yeah.
First kiss. Let's do first kiss.
So cute. Yeah.
So I added everybody and I started talking to this guy long distance and we Skyped. And then we finally like met and it was like his birthday and I was in town for spring break and we met and then he goes, you know, I go over there and he just ignores me the whole time. Completely ignores me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, it's not like we spent hours on Skype, but
Right.
it's fine. So my friends were like, girl, let's just go.
Run.
So I dropped them off and they're like, don't go see him. He
Yeah.
is terrible. Da, 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 da. He messages me, where you at? And I'm like, do I love myself? No, I don't. So I went over.
Yeah.
and-
That's a girl.
So I went over there and we nuzzled closer and closer and closer. And at this point, I have not kissed a boy. I've like tried to kiss girls and I've like, you know, just nothing ever like feels right. But the second we locked lips, it was like, I felt his scruff against mine, and it was something that was just like, all the love songs I've ever listened to made sense. Fireworks went off. I was like, this is what. Yeah, I get it now.
This
I
is
understand.
what Celine Dion sang
yes,
about.
this is like every like Marvin Gaye. Everybody, like every song that I listened to about love or whatever made sense in that moment, in that instance. Long story short, we passionately make out. We're actually only using makeup products by POC makeup brands.
Yes, actually, I think mostly POC, like women,
Yeah,
correct?
POC women.
Yeah, like if you can support brands like Sugar Pill, Pat McGrath, Slayfire,
Fire, yeah.
like all POC women-owned companies, I think that's very important as well. Like to know who you're supporting with your drag, especially drag artists who use makeup a lot.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna do some eyeliner. The same one I used on my brows is totally fine. And I'm gonna go into here and we're gonna go across the eye.
I always do my nose in red.
So let's
Blush.
talk Dragula.
Yes.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did have fun. Now, was it hard? Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yes. But I feel like after going through that experience, I can do anything. I could literally, like, in 1,000-degree weather, I can do drag and look great. I can do it in frigid, like, bitch, come for me. Like, I could do it all. Like, literally.
And that's how I felt when I came back home after filming. I was like, I am everyone.
So this is around prom.
Okay.
And at this point, I'm a senior in high school, and I'm like, well, girl, you tried being straight junior year.
Yeah.
Dated a girl named Paige. Love you, Paige. Best relationship I've still ever had. Men suck.
Hi, Paige.
There was this beautiful German exchange student.
Oh, it's always the exchange student.
And he was so hot. Someone comes up to me in homeroom and is like, Steven, Steven, who do you want to take to prom? And I'm like, the German exchange student. And they're like, oh, you mean Mariah? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Mariah. Because I was like, fuck, I just came out. Like, dead ass. Like, dead ass. And I got called baguette every day at school, and it was terrible. You know, like, I got bullied a lot, regardless. That's a different video for a different day.
Yeah, same.
And I take Mariah to school. To prom, we went to after prom, and I'm not drinking, mind you. And then we go to the beach and watch the sunrise.
Yeah.
Because we were at Virginia Beach, where I went to high school. And then we were on the way ride back home. And I've been up for like 24 hours at this point. I'm not used to this. Now I can do it no problem, but like, I'm tired. And she had the most softest, babyest voice. And we're driving on this road, and I've kind of almost fallen asleep at the wheel twice already. And I should have started this story out with the fact that my dad let me borrow his sports car. It was a convertible, and we're like driving down this road, and I'm about to turn right onto a road. Her house is a block away. Mm-hmm. Fell asleep at the wheel, hit somebody.
Oh no.
It was a farmer's car or whatever, and then I called my mom, and regardless, like, we made it home fine. Car looked like it got fucked. I barely hit this dude, and it looked like Hulk smashed the side of it.
Oh no.
My dad was fucking pissed. So yeah, that was the probably worst part of high school for me. Was like getting in that accident. But
I graduated valedictorian. Yeah, so I did see every single boy in my class naked.
So you got to hook up with every guy in your graduating class?
A lot. Yeah.
Which one was the best? Huh?
None of them.
None of them?
Yeah, no, like...
Every...
Yeah, little kisses.
Just kissing.
Just little kisses.
Transformation!
We did it! We did it!
So where can we find Louisiana Purchase on social media?
You can find me on Twitter at Madam L Purchase or on Instagram at Louisiana Purchase.
All right, you little make sure you like and subscribe and comment here on my YouTubes. And let me know what your favorite part was. Let me know what future guests you want. And you know what? I'm so glad you decided to shower today.